Okay, let's go Locke jungle. It's about damn time. We're playing in Diamond, Elo. Diamond Master Tier. I'm considering Chicken McNugget start in this position. I think it's... I don't have enough AoE because my Qs are insta-pop. I think I'm gonna start red buff. Could also path to bot. I think I'm gonna do top to bot pathing in this specific game. Because enemies have Vi with Hail of Blades and Ignite. So top lane I don't want to do that much. We have Pyke. Pyke is usually an indicator for you guys where you say, okay, we can have a good engage through him with Ignite Flash. They have Seraphine Chin, so they don't really have good disengage. I'm not going to walk in deeper here to going for a ward because I see big threats. Because if I walk deeper and Ari W's me here, I'm already in a cooked position. And I'm gonna try to play this game very consistent. So the play is auto attack, QQQ auto attack. Perfect. We pull. So far, so good. Then we always, when we have Q, we auto attack. Q, 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 auto attack. You deal the most damage with that. Now we're gonna start pulling the Grum. Here, I fucked it up a little bit. We're gonna E auto attack. A little as quick. Because we wanna have all our cool ones as fast as up. Auto attack, Q, 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 auto attack. Auto attack, E auto attack. Oh, I fucked it up. That's one Q. A little bit precise. The dashes over the wall are pretty juicy, honestly. I think we do Q now. I could have maybe gotten 3 Qs off my wrap up here in this position. Clear so far pretty juicy. And I think going Kruk second is better. I think attacking the small Kruk is probably not the play. I want to Q over the wall here. The E over the wall is pretty nice. We don't have a Volibear, so I'm going to put a ward in this bush. We for sure want to secure one scuttle. I can gank bot lane after this. I'll take E out attack. Got W for attack speed. I should have ganked bot then here probably. But I always want to secure the scuttle. I'm gonna just get the Dark Harvest proc and that's it probably. We get our flash. A base here. I'm gonna buy this and Dark Seal here. You can also buy sorceries, but why would you the Pyke push the wave? That's really bad. Slow clear? Absolute trash sentence. No, I think his clear is better than Silas clear, for example. I think his clear is fine. So far, I'm not struggling with it. I wonder how I'm gonna use my W effectively. I think on the clear, it's just important to use your passive. I think it's just important that you use the jungle pet burn really well. I think I'm starting to learn the champion pretty quickly. Feel pretty comfortable so far. I wanna gank bot lane here again. That's why I path bot lane. I'm not gonna use my E. It's 10 seconds cooldown. We wanna kind of catch here probably. Best Seraphine. Gonna E, out attack, Q, 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 out attack. E, base. Oh, this is amazing! Holy! Wait, I'm having so much fun! We want to keep playing bot lane at best, but I'm probably just base here in this position. I would have loved having a good base for boots, but we're not gonna go for that. We're gonna go Lich Bane first. Buy this here. W out of base. Find, catch. I'll check top scuttle. We probably don't find something because Ari will always ult out. Like, oh, nice. An enemy has been slain. Holy! The fuck was my damage? Q? Q? No, give it to me. Yo, over the wall here. Gonna keep clearing. I should have been faster here on the decision to keep clearing. So the ult is very interesting. We're firing it, and then it's kind of like an execute thing. And when you pick it up, the threshold increases, so you deal even more damage with the execution. Very interesting. In Hilo, I would have not given the kill to the Draven. No. Actually, true. I would have given the kill to the Draven and Hilo just because of the Draven passive. But always you should take the kill as a jungler because you dictate the game the fastest. Okay, what does... If my ult hit there, I think I will actually get more value out of this play. So, how you can view it always, you as the jungler want to take the kill because you have the biggest impact on the game. Okay, what does that mean? That means, of course, Draven is gonna be the win condition, not me. But I have more impact on the map. That means if I get fed first, I can utilize me being fed and carry through that. And then when I'm fed and I have more control over the map, Draven gets to become more useful. That means you want to get yourself ahead, that you can get your team ahead first. Second, right? It's very important you know this. So I always try to take the kills with almost every single jungler, even with Sejuani. I mean, it's probably the only jungler where you can debate it, right? Because he's just a full tank. But in general, that's the understanding you should have. Probably cannot find more here. Have a good base, have a power spike. One of the most important fundamentals, reset on your power spikes. So we check something, but most likely you want to base. We only go for something that is very promising. For example, this guy failed, and now we're back off. Okay, if the enemies keep going, then we again found a play. Enemies up. We have E up again. The Seraphine probably doesn't know that we have E up again. I should have not eat this direction, by the way. That was a mistake. Really good. Good job, team. Nice. So, gonna buy Lich Bane here and boots, and that's about it. I think I'm gonna go for Dusk and Dawn secondary. Even Shadow Flame Zhonya's I see value because we're gonna one-shot them pretty heavily. I'm gonna check the grabs here. I can always disengage with my E. That makes Jungle Locker really interesting. And now I pick it up and now my threshold increase. Oh my god! Actually very interesting. I'm gonna check what's... Wait, I can pick up it now. Okay, now I picked it up. I didn't pick it up before. Okay, now my threshold increases. Now it execute faster, basically, to 0.5% more max HP, I think it is. Yeah. And I got my ult reduced for 20% because I picked up the reset. And now, also important, you want to proc Lich Bane every time you have it up. So you can use it with all your abilities. I don't see a play. We're just gonna keep clearing. You see, it's always the same when you play jungle. Big tip for you guys to get better. Look at the minimap. We always have our clear pathing style. And we're gonna only switch it up if we find a play. For example, top lane. Look, gankable. So I hovered. Now the Vi backed off, so it wasn't gankable anymore. We have Maokai also. It looks interesting, right? But the moment you see that most likely we're not gonna get a kill from it, I'm gonna back off immediately. I'm gonna dash over the wall probably and run to the Grum. Take another controller here. Now we turn the Grum, because Volibear's topside. He doesn't do a blunder, this Volibear, but he's showing too long on the map, which I view as generally speaking very bad, because it just calms my gameplay, because I get very big security to take my camps here. Can I do something? Enemies have numbers advantage. I'm gonna respect the fundamentals. So far, I like Locke a lot. I think he's actually really strong. You think I can take this because we see Volibear on the map. He's dead right now. Ah, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I didn't expect that all three enemies are coming. I should have insta-flashed, but it was Chin W into Seraphini. So I needed to already flash the Chin W. Which I should have done. Going for the wolves is completely fine. But the moment we see the ward here, we needed to be more aware. And that's my bad. They had full vision somewhere. Like, I was tracked somewhere. Maybe even here. Just then again, my bad. So I need to just... The moment I see the ward, I should not be overconfident on the invade. But I need to just be very cautious. Look how aggressive the Vi plays. That looks very gankable. W. E. Auto attack. Q. Wow! E. Auto attack. Oh my goodness, I'm fast. And Lichbane gives me also additional 6% movement speed, which is really amazing. I'm so fast. And then I have Relentless Hunter and Water Walking from the runes. Not necessarily needed to take those, but look how fast I am. It feels amazing. I'm so mobile. I use my W for the movement speed here. Look at my clear. It actually is pretty decent. Like now. I'm gonna play more Locke jungle for sure. I'm also considering doing more videos on Locke jungle. Like I could also make a climb on him or something, but there's so many things I'm planning on doing, right? I couldn't find a catch here. Pick up this. Get my reset on my E. Run towards the chin. We see... I cannot do more, but I get this control ward here. Don't go further. You don't have ult, and the enemies have numbers advantage. Again, that's the most important fundamental. You need to keep it in mind. That means that when enemies have 2 people, I have 1. Now Pyke is here. Now we have even numbers or numbers advantage. So now we can go for that. So you see how actively I'm playing for the jungle fundamentals? And with that, I always... Like, keep in mind, I'm first timing Locke. I'm playing it in master tier, diamond, right? This is like top 0%. And I'm completely snowballing. I'm 2 levels ahead already. I've never played a champion in my life. But it's mainly me knowing the fundamentals really well and playing for that. A lot of other Locke players would have maybe invaded here the Volibear on the ground because they think they're stronger. And that's a big mistake from the jungle position. Because then the Jhin could collapse on us. I can go dragon here, I think. Q, 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 out attack. W out attack. I did pick up the... Wait, I didn't pick it up. You're right. Wow, what the fuck? I thought I picked it up. I need to be careful. I thought I picked it up. I can pick it up so late. It's amazing. Wow! We don't know where Volibear is. Okay, his bot. I get full topside control. Nice! So, and we pick up this ult. We want to take Herald already. We see Volibear still bot. Yeah, we want to play Herald. We're gonna let the Herald run out towards me here. We can even double smite if we wanted to. Q, Q, Q out attack. Got a W here. Also, when you have 10 Magi's, 10 Darkseid stacks, it's always interesting to consider going Magi's, by the way. Holy! Why am I clearing this so fast? Yeah, I'm going Magi, but I have Power Spike. Oh. I don't think this is the play, by the way. The thing is, in AP, it's really similar what ASAP always preaches and teaches. It depends on what kind of base you have. Like, I would never go Storm Surge. You always want to go Shadow Flame and Rabadons. But the items on AP version are very similar to each other. So, when you have a perfect base like I just had, you can go for items that are not 100% as good, but the items are similar. I mean, this still also gives me AP, magic penetration, and movement speed. Like, you always utilize that, right? We want to fight because we have numbers advantage. Maybe not that long. Oh, we need to be careful. Bro, my champion. Is that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's how the champion works. E again. And I will pick up the ult here. Pick R, bro. Wait, I picked up all the ults on the map now, right? I for sure did, Leah, right? I'm gonna use Herald. I'm scared. I need to survive from the Vi. I actually didn't want to pick up the Herald right now. I'm gonna knock up the Vi here. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to disengage here. with 18 Magi stacks. Play consistent. Gonna go for a large rod, and then I'm gonna buy a controlly and a far side. Look how fast I am! With Magi's, then 6% movement speed here, 6% movement speed here, then celerity. What if he has that? I'm gonna take bot side control. But I'm ridiculously fast. Look how... This is insane. I'm gonna play dragon here. Also, I have to say that I don't feel overwhelmed at all playing this champion. It feels very simple for me to play him. Which is interesting because a lot of... Like, for example, when I played Mel, I needed to think a lot. When I played this champion, I'm just doing my thing, you know? It's pretty easy for me to play this character. Boom! I'm gonna go for Rabadon. What the fuck? Please have mercy! Ah! Oh. Wait, why am I so fast? Oh my goodness. Oh! Ah! I had too much fun. I got point and click ulted. I had so much fun going in and out and in and out. Are you enjoying the Locke gameplay? I want to play more of this. In general, you know what I love about doing like content creation? Like in general? I have so much fun. Like, no matter what I do, I would love to play another 25 million points of Master Yi. I would love to play 25 million points of Belveth. I would love to spam Locke now. I would love to spam. Like, I just love League of Legends. I don't know what to say. Q auto. And I'm gonna go... how do I play this now in this position? I'm gonna go enemy chickens and enemy red buff here. We wanna fight. E ult out attack. E out attack. W out attack. E pick up my ult. And I'm taking topside camps. These are cute. Wow. Why do I do this? What do you think? This is all about efficiency. My E was bad because I need to E over the wall on Baron Pit. But look how fast I am. Holy shit. I wanna fight. I want to bait them and walk in. Cleanse the soul. But of course, this is not how we play League of Legends. I can't just stat check. I need to play more like an assassin, of course. I wanted to test my limit though a little bit. Spirit Visage helped the Volibear a lot, and I need to play with my cooldowns. The moment I E in, there's not really a disengage tool. And because I one-shot everyone before, that didn't matter. But now I need to play it more carefully. Because the moment I E in, I need a second E to disengage, right? So I should just poke more with my Q, run towards him with W, out attack, and then I can always E backwards, which is smarter. How the ult works, you basically put a bomb on a area, and when enemies are below a certain threshold on HP, it executes like Pyke ult. I'm on my way, chat. Let's watch it. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready, chat? Okay, that was enough fun. Let's lock in. Get a lot of movement speed now from it. Nice. Good job, team. Go dragon and burn. I'm coming.
Very high mortality rate.
I think we can end.
Heading in.
We should just go burn. $700 damage. I also died. Okay, I wanna, it's best, like, I think Locke is the best when he's in a 1v1 position. I think grouped up, he's pretty, like, volatile to get, like, locked down. So long extended fights in 1v1 positions is probably his champion-specific strength. Nice. Oh. The Chin Blade is really well. I'm gonna go enemy wrap buff here. So you need to space with my E, especially. He actually just took it, my goat. You see? And now I'm spacing. That's the difference.
I've seen people do things that'd make
I'm trying to
criminals
space a
look
lot.
like saints.
Okay, I'm playing it way better than before, mechanically. I need to use my W better as well. We should not play 3 lanes because we get engaged from 1 lane. That's why we always try to play 2 lanes. I would have never died otherwise. Tank it because of my W. We want to use my W way better here. I wanted to Zhonya's, but I die always. I cannot go in like this. I wanted to get the reset, then flash, and then E again. And with ult and Zhonya's space. But this is all just fury. Macro-wise, of course, everything I do here is very well played from the Z. Macro-wise is, of course, very debatable what I'm doing here. But testing the waters a little bit. Best would have been to play 2 lanes, by the way, and then keep the siege. Like, the siege already was very successful, like, we're getting more and more and more, and then together we can play it. For example, poking the Seraphine was correct, but not all-ining her, trying to kill her. We're gonna go Void stuff instead of Magi's. Yeah, probably Magi's and Rabadons is not that good because of the scalings. That can be the case. The scalings being not that good, right? Maybe Pen is better, I agree. I couldn't even Zhonya's. This is insane. The Vi one-shot me before I could press Zhonya's. That is so sad. I'm gonna rewatch it. I think I was literally, I'm very sure, even though it didn't feel like, I thought I could Zhonya's, right? But I literally got one shot before it. That's so sad. Well played, GG. Crazy game. Do you need to auto between queues? No. You should not auto between the queues because you consume the marks exactly. Nice. Beautiful.